O'Brien, how long do you think it takes a lady's maid to settle in?
Depends on the maid, my lady.
Of course it does. Oops. Sorry.
The other half's under the bath.
Never mind. Thank you.
I'll just go and sort out your clothes, my lady.
Okay.
Sarah O'Brien, this is not who you are. My lady, if you could just wait.
The doctor's gone, Your Lordship, but he's coming back after dinner. Lady Mary's with her now.
Thank you.
I don't suppose you'll want to change, but is there anything else I can do to be useful?
It was a boy. I'm sorry, I don't mean to embarrass you.
I'm not embarrassed. I just wish you could have been spared this.
I know you do. Thank you.
Who is it? I'm sorry, my lord. We never settled the time you wanted to be woken.
Early, I think, with everyone ill. 7. I'll breakfast at past.
Very good, my lord. Good night.
This isn't fair. I'm placing you in an impossible situation.
I want to be with you. Let me. See, you don't want me now.
I want you with every fibre of my being, but it isn't fair to you. It isn't fair to anyone. I wish I were different. I wish everything were different.
I don't want you different. I like you the way you are.
Thank you for that. I will cherish it. Truly.
I want to be with you. I just can't see it working, can you? I mean, you don't seem to have the basis of a servant-master relationship, do we?
You came here to be with me.
Among other reasons. And one swallow doesn't make a summer.
Are you forgetting something?
What? Are you threatening me? Because of a youthful dalliance? A few weeks of madness in a London season? You wouldn't hold that against me, surely.
I would if I have to.
And who'll believe a greedy footman over the words of a duke? If you're not careful, you'll end up behind bars.
I've got proof.
You mean these? You know, my mother's always telling me never put anything in writing. And now, thanks to you, I never will again.
Don't they worry?
They're all so excited they won't care where I am.
Please. I like Mr. Matthew.
He announced at dinner that he wants to get married at Downton. Somehow it made me feel more than ever that the war is really over. And it's time to move forward.
Do you mean you've made your decision?
Yes. My answer is that I'm ready to travel. And you're my ticket. To get away from this house, away from this life.
Me?
No, Uncle Tom Cobley.
I'm sorry. But I've waited so long for those words. I can't believe I'm hearing them. You won't mind burning your bridges?
Mind? Fetch me the matches. Yes, you can kiss me. But that is all until everything is settled.
For now, God knows it's enough that I can kiss you.
I'm not even sure which frightens me most. What may have happened to Michael or the baby.
And what do you propose to do?
It's hard to say the words, but I've decided to get rid of it.
How terrible it is to hear that.
Please don't pretend you won't be relieved when I do.
You're not being fair. I will support you whatever you decide, just as Cora will, and Robert.
That sounds like a speech from the second Mrs. Tanqueray. But you don't mean a word of it.
I do.
So I'd be welcome in your drawing room, would I? Have you met my niece and her charming bastard?
I refuse to be shocked. But what will you say when Mr. Gregson walks through the door with a full explanation for his silence?
Nothing. I pray he is alive. But if he is, I won't say a thing.
And you will marry him?
If he still wants me to.
So your whole life will be based on a lie. Have you thought about that?
I am killing the wanted child of a man I'm in love with, and you ask me if I've thought about it.
I assume you'll be away for the night because you've booked into some place where they will do this. How did you find it?
There was a magazine in the ladies' waiting room at King's Cross.
You do realize it is quite illegal?
Of course.
And dangerous. What will I say to your parents if it goes wrong?
Do you have any idea what you're asking? I'd be ruined if they even knew we'd had this conversation, let alone if...
What? Don't worry. You can still be a virgin for your husband.
Heavens, is this a proposal?
Alas, no, I don't think our union would please your family.
I'm afraid not.
Nor mine. But a little imagination. You wouldn't be the first.
You and my parents have something in common.
No?
You believe I'm much more of a rebel than I am. Now, please, go. I'm not what you think I am. If it's my mistake, if I've led you on, I'm sorry, but I'm not.
You are just what I think you are.
No, I've never done anything.
Of course not. One look at you would tell me that. Oh, my darling.
Won't it hurt? Is it safe?
Trust me.
He's dead. No, I'm sure he's dead.
But how?
We were together and he's dead.
In your room?
What happened? I don't know. A heart attack, I suppose, or a stroke, or he was alive and suddenly he cried out and then he was dead.
But why was he here at all?
Let's have a rest. We've earned it.
Oh, I should have gone in for a glass. I don't suppose you can drink out of a bottle, can you, my lady?
I wish you'd call me Edith. And of course I can drink from the bottle. Would you like me to teach you to drive?
Not much. Because then you wouldn't come here no more. Although that wouldn't matter to you.
Why do you say that?
You're pretty and clever and fine. You're from a different world.
Something wrong?
No, just having a break.
Because you want to get into town to fetch the bone meal. And be back in time to feed the cows before it's dark.
They could always have a midnight feast.
Kept you too long. You better get back or they'll come looking for you.
We've done a lot, haven't we?
We have. I'll be forced to invent some tasks. There'll be no need for you to come much more.
Then start inventing, please.
I will. Because I'd hate it if you were to stay away.
So would I. I'd absolutely hate it.
I can't believe I've done that.
I'm awfully glad you did.
You'll have me thrown in the tower.
Only if they give me the key.
Chancery Lane.
Yes, sir.
I've spoken to Frobisher and Curran, and since I'm a trustee, should the estate ever need one, we felt I ought to be the one to tell you.
You make it sound very serious.
I'm expressing myself badly if you think it is not serious.
Why did we invest so much?
Lord Grantham, it was you who insisted we should. If you remember, we advised against it.
But war would mean a huge expansion of railways everywhere. Every forecast was certain. Rail shares were bound to make a fortune.
Many did, but your principal holding, which was very large indeed, was in the Canadian Grand Trunk Line.
It was the main railway in British North America, for God's sake. It wasn't just me. Everyone said we couldn't lose. We knew hard times were coming for estates like Downton, and this investment would make it safe for the rest of time.
Charles Hayes was the presiding genius, and since he died, the management has not... The fact is, the company is about to be declared bankrupt, and the line will be absorbed into the Canadian National Railway scheme.
Are you really telling me that all the money is gone?
I'm afraid so.
The lion's share of Cora's fortune? I won't give in, Murray. I've sacrificed too much to Downton to give in now. I refuse to be the failure, the Earl who dropped the torch and let the flame go out.
I hate to state the obvious, but if there's not enough money to run it, Downton must go. Unless you break it up and sell it off piecemeal.
I couldn't do that. I have a duty beyond saving my own skin. The estate must be a major employer and support the house, or there's no point to it, to any of it.
Are you all agreed?
We are, my lord.
The prisoner will stand.
Do you find the prisoner to be guilty or not guilty as charged?
Guilty, my lord.
John Bates, you have been found guilty of the charge of willful murder. You will be taken from here to a place of execution, where you will be hanged by the neck until you are dead. And may God have mercy upon your soul.
No, no, this is wrong. This is terribly, terribly wrong.
Take him down.
I was wearing pale blue velvet trimmed with silver lace.
And when I gave you this fan, you hid it in your reticule in case Lord Grantham should be angry.
Good heavens.
I hope you can forgive me. But when I knew the others are coming, I could not resist the temptation.
This is amazing. You know each other. You met in St. Petersburg.
We did.
Allow me to present my son, Lord Grantham. Prince Kuragin.
I'm flattered to be remembered.
How is the princess? Well, I hope.
I don't know.
Why don't we go back to the hall and have some more tea?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Granny has a past.
Stop giving me such knowing looks. I met the prince when I was travelling with your grandfather. Nothing could have been more respectable.
Whatever you say.
Away with your impertinent conclusions.
My only conclusion is this. I know now you understand my predicament far better than you let on.
Have you made plans to see your admirer again?
Drive on.
Don't try and deny it.
No, I won't deny it. I do know him, my lord, but not what he is doing in the library.
I tried to take him downstairs out of sight, Mr. Carson, but he wouldn't come.
Yes, thank you. That was thoughtful.
But who is he? Will you tell him or shall I?
His name is Charles Grigg. We worked together at one time.
Oh, I'm a little more than that, aren't I, Charlie? We're like brothers, him and me.
We are not like brothers.
We were a double act. On the halls.
You were on the stage? Carson, is this true?
It is, my lord.
The cheerful Charlies, that's what they called us. We did quite well, didn't we?
Until you couldn't keep your hands out of the till.
Would you like us to go, Mr. Carson?
No. You know it now. You might as well bear witness to my shame. He turned up in the village with no warning some days ago, on the run, asking for somewhere to hide and, of course, for money.
God in heaven.
He's wanted for some petty crime, of which he is, of course, guilty.
Here, steady on.
He threatened to expose my past, to make me a laughingstock in this house. And in my vanity and pride, I gave him what he wanted.
You did not.
I put him in an empty cottage and fed him from the kitchens. I couldn't buy food in the village. It would raise too many questions. I stole. I'm a thief. She saw it.
I'd never have said anything.
And now my disgrace is complete. My lord, you have my resignation.
Really, Carson, there's no need to be quite so melodramatic. You're not playing Sidney Carton.